Good morning, St. John's, coming to you live from the TV4 studio. I'm Mr. Dane, alongside the indomitable Gabe Saravo. And today is an early release, special summit, guest speaker, keynote, breakout extravaganza schedule. And these are our Thursday morning announcements.
This year's Volley for Vets game against that school in Bancroft will be held at St. Ursula Academy this coming Sunday, March 26th at 6 p.m. And our senior class volleyball team wants to see the stands packed with Titan spirit. Tickets are $7 and can be purchased via the link posted on the flyers in the Cardi Fox Commons. Get your tickets today or contact the Office of Student Life for more information.
Absolutely. La Petite Gourmet and Mommy will host the SJJ Radio Coaches Show live tonight from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Attend the show in person, listen on 107.7 FM The Wolf, or watch it on the BCSN app. Featured guests this week include the head coaches from all SJJ spring sports programs.
Independent Umpires Association of Northwest Ohio will host a baseball and softball umpire training session at the Oregon Parks and Recreation Department next Sunday, April 2nd, from noon to 4 p.m. This training is free to anyone who would like to become a baseball or softball umpire, and participants should already have a basic understanding of the rules. Umping is a great way to make excellent money while working outside during the spring, summer, and fall seasons. Contact Mr. Bumpus and the Academy for more information.
Fantastic. Studio C is where we're headed with Student Life.
Good morning, St. John's. Student Life here. I got two things for you. Volley for Vets, Sunday, 6 p.m., St. Ursula. Get your tickets. We're taking on that school on Bancroft in volleyball. We're going to beat them. Next, prom bids available on Friday. Link from Miss Hardiman. Get them now. They're going to be through April 5th at 3 p.m., so get your date, get your bid, get ready to go. We have a Titan today. Titan, what's your name?
Jaden Stevens,
What school are you from?
Emmanuel Christian,
What grade are you?
6th.
I have a true or false question for you. True or false? You're a better basketball player than John Morant.
True.
Go Titans.
Back to the desk.
Okay, St. John's, I'm going to give you some information about our Summit for Justice today. It's a big day. Today is our big breakout day. We have a lot of guests in the building. Please say hi to them if you see them wandering the halls or attending some of our sessions. I want to give you an idea of what's happening right now. You should be in your double mentor group room, okay? We are in combined mentor groups today because we want to have a little session this morning where we engage the theme of mental health a little bit more directly and have a little conversation with each other about how mental health affects us all and what we can be doing or thinking about to make St. John's a better place to engage mental health, a more positive place to facilitate positive mental health. After we have our mentor group time, we are going to proceed down to the chapel for our keynote speaker today. And then after our keynote speaker, we're going to head into our breakout sessions. You should have received an email from me last night about your specific breakout assignments. I know 290 of you are disappointed you didn't get the puppy room, but we have to deal with those numbers. So you got assigned to something as best as we could fit it. But you're more than welcome to navigate the hallways today and pop into places and see what you want if there is space for you. And then after our breakout sessions today, we're going to head into the chapel for a closing ceremony, and then that will be our early dismissal point. So we'll leave it about 2 or 2:15 today, okay? I would definitely promote for all of you to engage the day as openly as you can. Have an open heart, an open mind, an open spirit, and receive all of this information today as best you can. I think we can have a really enriching community experience to better engage mental health throughout Thursday. So right now, we're going to watch a video that was created by our very own senior, Matt Arrow. So please enjoy.
So I feel like as teens going through high school, we're constantly faced with issues that are difficult to navigate, which can lead to poor mental health. I myself have experienced poor mental health due to pressure and academic stress.
Mental health is something that I've struggled with a lot over my years here with a variety of different issues going on. Sometimes I've had people to back me up, people to go to talk to, and sometimes I've felt totally alone.
Mental health truly means having a support system in place and coping skills in place so that when problems do come, which they will, you are equipped to deal with them.
Mental health to me kind of goes hand in hand with the Jesuit phrase, cura personalis, care for the whole person. I think oftentimes we kind of just take care of our bodies, but forget our minds at some points. And I think it's important to take care of your physical well-being as well as your mental well-being.
Being a teacher for nearly 20 years, I've seen this evolution in mental health when it comes to high school students. I think more pressure from society and people in students' lives, more pressure students put on themselves. I think it makes things more difficult for students today than it was 20 years ago, and certainly more so than when I was a student in high school. I always try to be perceptive of that, but I've also learned it's really difficult to be perceptive. And if a student is suffering and is intent on hiding it, it makes it very, very difficult to help that student. I think in my career, every teacher, every colleague I've ever worked with cares about the whole person and would do anything within our power to help a student in that situation, anybody who's suffering.
I think it's really nice and important, but you see the opposite side of people questioning who they are and how they feel, and they don't feel good every day, and that's pretty serious stuff that we need to make sure we're addressing.
I think mental health to me is more of a thing that I would say it's a problem around not expressing your thoughts and your feelings to other people because you're scared of what others will think of you.
When I first came to St. John's, I had pretty bad mental health. My freshman and sophomore year were kind of tough. Being isolated from COVID, I stayed at home the entire time, and it was difficult to connect with people. My freshman year, I moved from Bowling Green Middle School, and it was an adjustment to come to St. John's where I didn't know anybody and I didn't really have any friends. And second semester, one of my close friends from middle school commit suicide. He was not the kind of person anybody had worried about. He was always happy and smiling and positive. And hearing that news put me in a state of shock, and I didn't really know what to do.
I think everyone being aware, everyone being educated about the importance of identifying students and being available for students is one of the biggest things that we can do.
In my personal life, I have 5 children. My sister, who I'm very close to, has 5 children also, all the same ages, so our kids grew up together. Unfortunately, a number of years ago, her oldest son, who was 22 years old at the time, took his life, and the impact that has had on her family, clearly, my family, my children, who he was like a brother to, has been profound, and it's not something you recover from. In the note he left, he stated that he didn't tell anybody because he didn't want to be thought of, quote, in that way. And it's heartbreaking.
Mental health has been huge in my life. Doing the things I was doing, I promised to myself that I would give back. I would help someone, and knowing that I'm able to do that now for somebody makes me feel so much better. I'd just like to say thank you for giving me this opportunity.